I like that. Lawrence, the Great.
Magical people came out and celebrate artwork, photography of some very talented young local Angelino artists.
My name is Joe Curry, and I'm a friend of Loupy D. And so this is his artwork right here. He took these photos in 1991, 1999, and 2023. So that's what brought me out here tonight.
The show is dope, and it's wonderful to see all the history, to see how things are changing, to see the destruction and the building up at the same time.
When I took the original photos back in the 90s, early 90s, I took them from Kenneth Park, which is a refuge for me. It's like it was like an urban oasis. You know, someplace that you can go to the woods in the hood, basically. And that's something I was needing. That's something I would, go to. So nice views of the whole city. So I took a picture.
Lawrence's artwork I always love because he's always telling a story. And this is telling a story of Los Angeles.
In 1992, when the riots happened, I saw my city burning down. It's nothing like that. I mean, it devastated me. But I thought about all the times I went to Kenneth Park for solace. So I went back. And I was thinking like, dang, look at the city, like the whole landscape has changed.
In 92, I was living in LA, and I was actually living about 10 minutes away from where these pictures are. I was a mother of a 1-year-old child who is now in his 30s and a father of his own. A whole lot has changed.
I remember being here in 1992 when the uprising took place. And I saw the city burning, people walking down the streets with guns. I saw the uprising, and I felt exhilarated by it.
So, as far as these pictures are concerned, and when they were taken, what I depict is, what it looked like before.
I was not in LA at the time, and I was watching it on the news, like a lot of other people, and tripping off of that's like right there. Like I know all those places. Like, oh my God, it was crazy.
So, what happened before? We had, FedCo, which is like the Costco of now. There's a membership store. A lot of people went. My parents went there. I went there several times. I couldn't wait to get to the end where they had a pizza. So I get my pizza and, go home. So this is northbound on La Cienega. See's Candy has always been a mainstay on La Cienega Boulevard, Los Angeles.
And I was just tripping off of the whole, how I couldn't even believe what was happening, right? And just like it was unreal, right? So we're just really looking at the whole situation and trying to figure out what does this even mean? At the moment you're watching it.
1992, the riots happened, and this area right here was devastated in the riots. So in 1999, they tore it all down. They finally raised it and flattened it out, became a dirt lot. But as you can see, you still have See's Candy as a mainstay. 7-Eleven, it's a very iconic corner. Anybody who goes to the airport from the north side of town has driven through this intersection.
Like right now we're looking at it as history, but in that moment, you're just like, my neighborhoods are going up right now, We don't know where that's going. So,
we skip to the 21st century. It has changed. It is not the same. Instead of FedCo, we have Target. We still have See's Candy.
Well, the Metro line we're all excited about. They tore down the red cars and they brought them back. But now this building right here, we protested against this building. We didn't want it there because it's going to bring more congestion and it's going to bring gentrification.
This is what we call gentrification. LA has changed dramatically over the course of 32 years, from the time this first picture was taken to today. As you can see, we got a rail system.
And this is going against what we were looking for. So it was a little bit disappointing to us.
The way they structured the trains is they put it going through urban areas in Los Angeles, and at certain stations, they put high-rise buildings, high-rise condos. They're kind of like co-op buildings. There's multi-purpose. So you might have office spaces over here, stores, retail shops, things like that. And they built them near the rail stations. LA has been known as a car city. It's a car culture. And the future is the rail. They want to get rid of some of these cars and alleviate some of this traffic. So they built a rail system in LA. The rail system kind of worked like the freeway system when they built it back in the day. The freeway system in LA divided neighborhoods, it sectioned off areas. So it was kind of easy to, have certain places where people of color could be and places they couldn't be, in a sense.
Well, what I see is a whole lot of differences. And actually, I moved away from LA in 2010. And when I came back, I was like, whoa, this place is so different. The metro rails, the high-rise buildings off of La Cienega, the apartments that have been gentrified, with all the different shops on the bottom. And don't get me started on the homeless problem. How much has changed there? How many people are living on the streets? I didn't see that when I was growing up. I didn't see that in 2010. I didn't see that in 1992. But you see it now, where there's too many people that can't even live there anymore. They've been pushed out by all this progress. Progress for who?
I love to hear about this. I want you to bring this archive to Blank Exhibit. That would be amazing.